listening to Party Nerds Weekly.
What's going on, fans? Welcome everybody to the Party Nerds web show. I'm here. Fax is here. Jorge's only here for a short time. I don't know how long this great background is going to stay up. Haas, is that a Randy Logan throwback Eagles jersey?
Keith Byers.
That's this Keith Byers.
Keith Byers.
Because see, I was going with safety Randy Logan from
You
72.
Keith Byers is the same dude that leveled Pepper Johnson on the block back in 1990 in Philadelphia.
He's a tight end for the Eagles.
Yeah, tight end, fullback. Sometimes they give him the ball. He throws a left-handed pass. He did it all.
Look, we even got Ralphie with his Labubu, his fur baby.
Oh yeah, it's my wife's Labubu. I just felt like
so for the fans, so they can.
Keep telling us that it's your wife's. It's fine. It's okay, man.
Yeah.
I got two. I ain't gonna lie. I got one in my car.
That's right.
One in my car.
Confess.
And then I got a Hachi Poo Poo. Is that what it's called?
Excuse me?
Hachi Poo Poo. It's called Hachi Poo Poo.
Excuse me?
Yeah, there's this other one as well too. It's called Hachi Poo Poo. So it's not just La Poo Poo. There's Hachi Poo Poo. There's a Sriracha Poo Poo or some shit like that. Either which way, there's a whole fad that's happening right now with plush little dolls or something like that. I just happened to get my wife one.
Notable thing about the Party Nerds here, we're not biased against fandoms and collectibles. So you know what I'm saying? If you got to get at it, go at it, bro. You know?
Listen, we all got a niche someplace. And I just happen to have my foot over here where
I'm with
the it culture.
Yep, straight up and down. So of course, what's going on, Toasted Atlas? Random person. How did they add the holo twister as far as if it was vaulted? Let's see. Real Nectropolis, yes, does. So of course, the question of the day that we're going to talk about at the end.
Cindy?
Oh, is that Cindy? Cindy, what's up? Is this the first Fantastic Four that does not suck? Of course, there's been 3 Fantastic Fours. One basically brought out by 20th Century Fox.
Are we not going to count the 1990s one?
No, we're not going to count it because it was never shown.
We're not going to count it?
No, I'm not going to count it.
There's one in 1990s.
I heard there were
some people have seen it.
Some people have seen it, but the thing is, we didn't see it. And good on them. You know what I'm saying? Good on them for not doing so, because of the first one we seen was the 20th Century Fox, the Jessica Alba, Michael Chiklis. Michael Chiklis was the thing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And of course, the next one I do not like to talk about, because there was actually good actors and actresses in this movie, but the whole shit was garbage.
Yeah, it's pretty trash.
So I'm not sure exactly where the hell that came from.
The movie was lost as soon as we saw Galactus Cloud. That's when the movie was lost. And that was right at the beginning.
Now, Lawrence Fishburne as Silver Surfer was great, but the Cloud as Galactus was horrible.
Yeah.
So obviously we all had a chance to go see this movie. Cindy said, "What the fuck, man? The 90s one wasn't bad. Did you see it? How'd you see it?
How do you I'm still lost that there was one in the 90s.
You know what it is for Cindy? She got the Mandela effect. So in her timeline, she was able to see that film.
Yeah, for real. God damn. Like, what alternate timeline did you come from where you saw that?
In her timeline.
Hold on a second. Cindy, look at the camera real quick. Just want to make sure. How'd
she see that?
You all right?
Cindy, how many Labubus do you have?
Yeah.
I don't think Cindy has Labubus. I don't think she's part of that fandom yet.
Don't knock her out. Maybe.
So Toasted Atlas says, I think that the 2000s Fantastic Four doesn't suck. It's good, but not great. But it just had some bad writing. It was campy, which at that time was kind of like what they were going for at that time.
Yeah, they didn't know what the
Ian
Fox. It was Fox, and they didn't know what they wanted out of that film.
Now, the best way to put this, because we've all seen the film now, we obviously think
Ralphie gave it a 6.
Hold on a second.
My bad. I forgot we wasn't there yet. My bad.
My bad. Yosemite Sam and shit.
It's on wax. He said it on camera, and he tried to explain himself on camera. Thank you, Darnell. We'll get into that a little later, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Ralphie thinks it's average.
Barely.
But this is the thing. That's actually the
He
most.
gave it a D.
This is the most accurate score that he could give, because usually you give a high score and then all of a sudden you start talking it down. You're starting low. Are you going to build up now?
Or down?
I guess time will tell.
We have no idea.
I guess. Look, Cindy said a 6. What the?
I'm trying to tell.
What the hell?
Man, you got to work on his scoring, man.
Wait.
Work on the scoring.
Big said, he said the whole new movie was too woke for me. 5 out of 10. What?
Me and Big.
Wait, Big. I didn't know you jumped in there with that.
Oh, the brother said it was woke.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness!
You ain't like the silver titties? What's wrong with
you? See, hold on a second.
You know what?
Because
I ain't gonna front.
I knew he was on the silver.
She did a good look. He said, "I'm playing. I'm playing." He said, "I'm."
I ain't gonna front. Them silver titties. There's A cups.
Hey,
so it wasn't. Oh my god! There's A cups. Which I'm just saying they're not as.
Look, Cindy, look, you caught Cindy off guard. She said, "I'm here. Okay, I'm here. Woke in what way?" He was playing, Cindy. Don't.
Yo, we about to.
He was just playing.
We about to send Cindy the link. She about to jump on the show.
He sent a whole new comment and showed up in real time.
Yeah, Cindy. Yo, we might have to send a link to Cindy. Yo, she might have to jump on the show. I ain't gonna hold you. Cindy, you want to get on the show?
He played.
Toasted Atlas gave it a 9 out of 10. Now the thing is, if we were to break this down based on the 2 Fantastic Fours, because we've only seen 2, except for Cindy. Cindy's seen the one from the 90s. I don't know how, but if you break this down by character, this is probably. Oh, what's up, Everett? How you doing? If you break this down by character, basically through the four characters of Fantastic Four. If you based off of like the 3 movies. So if you start with like Reed Richards, Ian Grufford in the first Fantastic Four movie that we've seen, Miles Teller in the 2015 Fantastic Four, and then Pedro Pascal. I think we saw the best version of Reed Richards that I've ever seen on screen, because for one, it didn't go into that campy style that happened in the early 2000s.
Yeah. Are we not going to count
with John
Krasinski from the fan casting dream?
Thank you.
I'm mainly speaking of the movies.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, because him getting turned,
he was only there for 5 minutes.
Him getting turned into spaghetti after meeting Scarlet Witch without any knowledge. For one, Reed we're not counting. We're not counting. John didn't have his own movie. And as a matter of fact, if somebody entered an alternate reality, more than likely Reed already knows who that person is. You know what I'm saying?
I might have been the dumbest Reed.
Smartest man in the multiverse. All of a sudden sees Wanda and it was like, what are you doing here? Can we figure this out? And yeah, he wasn't that smart anyway. Thank you.
He wasn't that smart.
So Ian Grufford, of course, being the campy version, you see him in the lab. They went into the origin story twice. Obviously, the Fantastic Four that was from 2015 was the Ultimates version. Went terribly left.
Mm-hmm.
So Miles Teller's version, of course, they went into that whole origin story again. But in this version of Reed, you actually saw him as a father, which we've never seen on screen before, as someone who was absolutely, positively fucking relentless when it came to knocking down shit about what he wanted to basically do as Reed. So,
holy shit.
Yeah, so there's been that many.
There's the 90s. That 90s.
Nobody's seen Alex Hyde White. He was on the red carpet for the new Fantastic Four movie. And they invited him there, but that's it. You know, so I feel Pedro got it.
Yeah.
Pedro's Reed to me. Him trying to basically knock out equations to figure out, he said, was Reed on the spectrum? I mean, to be honest, you could probably say that.
Yeah.
Like, my man is fucking super relentless when it came to like trying to focus on how to like defeat things and answer problems. He broke it down to Sue, talking about, I put the worst case scenario in my head, and I try to break that down to try to stop people from dying. It was almost like that Superman argument with Lex.
It was
all
like
over
that,
again.
Yeah. It's very similar.
Sue, at that point, I was like, damn, does Sue not understand this motherfucker? Because he is sitting here with a chalkboard, just drawing shit up like, no, this is not how this shit's supposed to go. He was like, I don't know how I'm going to fucking fix it. And then all of a sudden, he just like, he has like a glitch in the matrix where he's figuring out what people are saying about it. You have to move. I'll move heaven and earth before I let somebody take my child. And he was like, okay, cool. Let's move.
I'm gonna move the earth.
Let's move the earth then. That's what we're gonna do, Stu. Pack up the bag. You know what I'm saying? We got to put all these shits around. He was like, you know what? We ain't got enough power. Everybody shut off the fucking lights.
Yeah, he was on some.
He was on some shit. He's like, put me on national TV. Everybody shut off your fucking lights right now. I need all the energy. Everybody. You too, Chakesney off. I need everybody in that goddamn country to shut it off.
And they listened. That's the thing. He got a voice.
It's the smartest man in the multiverse. Why would you not listen to him?
I mean, there's always that one person. It's like, he'll pay these bills over here. Forget that. He'll pay these damn bills.
Yeah, look. And Toasted Atlas said, he said, I love that scene because he had everybody do all that shit, and then fucking Shalabao comes out of nowhere and just destroys every single portal. And then he goes straight back to the chalkboard like, fuck. Got nothing. Plan B. Anybody got a plan B?
That was probably one of the funniest scenes.
That was the funniest part. Because he came in and tore through all the portals, and he's like, God damn it. Like he didn't sit there and get emotional or nothing. He went right back to the chalkboard. It was like, I got nothing. Mad as shit. Also, best for as much as I love Jessica Alba's portrayal of Invisible Woman, I feel like Vanessa Kirby got it too.
Yeah. Yo, listen. That's her movie.
That is her straight up.
Own that movie. That movie is a Sue Storm movie, bro.
For one,
straight up.
It depicted her exactly as the comics go, that she is a murderer, that she's the one in the crew that will be like, I'll fuck y'all up. I swear to God, I'll choke the shit out of you. And is the only one that had the respect for Mole Man. He was like, I'll come if Sue's there.
Yeah.
What's the rest of y'all?
Yeah, she got the love in the hood.
Yeah, straight up. Subterranean is right underneath Earth. He was like, I ain't coming up there. But is Sue coming? I'll come up there. Sue's coming.
Yeah.
My man was straight up with that. You know, like he was dead on balls accurate. And
that definitely her movie, man. It was hers.
The ending with 100%. Her and Galactus one-on-one, bro. I was like,
yeah.
I hated it.
You what?
Whoa. See, this is why he gave it a D, man. This is exactly why he gave it a D.
Yo, I hated it. The scene where he's basically in Galactus's lair and bro just like fucking just suffocates the shit out of a Silver Surfer. I was like, yep, she will put a bubble around your head and make you choke to death. She will. She will. I swear to God.
Best portrayal, the best writing and portrayal of that character that we got to see live action wise. We never got to see like the limits of what her powers can be. Like, so I was very happy to see them like have her be unleashed for once. Like we haven't seen her unleashed.
No, we haven't seen her unleashed at all. Not like that. And Cindy's mad at you, Ralphie.
It's okay.
You gave it a D.
It's okay. I'll turn. It wasn't specifically a D, but it is what it is.
She said Love and Thunder is a D. This is way better than that.
I'm not saying, and altogether, I'm definitely saying Love and Thunder is not nowhere close to Fantastic Four, but okay, nowhere close to that. But I will say, like that part irritated me as well because then. Well, come on. Now let's think.
It's a mom, right? Bro.
I know.
Superhuman shit.
I'm not saying anything wrong with that. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm putting it up there because she's just protecting her kid, and it's that elite, crazy other subpar level of I'm gonna do this. But then at that point, it was just like, you mean to tell me the baby was so comprehensive to be like, I gotta bring you back to life. Let me go ahead and touch you.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, see,
yes.
Hold on, James.
Get him.
So this is a product of you not understanding the source material. Because if you understood the source material, you would have known when she was gone the only way she was going to come back is as soon as they put that damn baby on her. He was getting hints throughout the whole film that in this version of Franklin Richards, he has the power cosmic.
Okay.
With that power, he could do whatever he wants.
How you think Galactus wanted him?
No, I knew he was the most powerful thing. I mean, it was so evident.
Put the baby,
I got that.
When they put the baby on his mama and brought him back, that didn't click anywhere in your head. Like, you know what? Makes sense.
No, it didn't. You know, if anything, I'm gonna go to my mom and I'm gonna go ahead and lay on her and be like, Mama, do I give you the power? She gonna knock me off because that ain't it. But as far as I'm concerned, I just never got it throughout the whole film where I was like, oh, this baby's gonna bring her back to life and stuff like that.
But why do you think Galactus was after the baby? Why was he after the baby?
But the thing, what I'm trying to say is Galactus is this crazy ultimate being, like just planet eater type of thing. And again, you mean to tell me that Sue was on some Jean Grey type, like Jean type level? Like that's where she was at.
She's very close.
You just never seen her unleashed before.
When she gets upset, like what did Toasted Atlas put in there? He said, Invisible Woman is the most powerful in Fantastic. Powerful. He didn't say
in Fantastic Four.
In Fantastic Four, she could create force molecules in people's bodies and can explode them.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Your score and everything you have a problem with is because you don't understand the source material. If you didn't understand the source material, if you did, you would give it a better score because when I'm sitting there watching the film, there's certain parts where I knew what was going to happen, right? So you had the one part where, Galactus was trying to come out the portal, right? And then the Human Torch was like, all right, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to sacrifice myself. I'm going to do it. And I was sitting there the whole time. I was like, Silver Surfer coming, Silver Surfer coming, Silver Surfer coming, Silver Surfer coming. Because you got to understand the character. She was already going through her arc as being her redemption arc. So I already knew she was coming. Then, like I said, with the mama, you know what I'm saying? Sue Storm sitting there dead. Franklin's bringing her back.
Yeah, bro.
It took a minute because I was like, damn, they really going to kill her off?
I thought for one.
How's Doomsday going to work? Then I was like, oh, Franklin Richards, he's going to bring her back.
I thought for one that they were going to
material. So you thought this baby's ridiculous, and why is Galactus chasing this baby?
I never, not once.
What's this ridiculous ass baby reviving people?
Not once did I think the baby was ridiculous. I just think I deserved a little bit better as far as the script was concerned. That's far as where I came from. But again, before you try to ruin me down, I was going to say I revisited this. And I stated,
where did you revisit it at? Down the street? Like where did you go?
I was actually in my own sanctuary. I revisited this, and I decided I needed to change this because I think I was a little bit too harsh. Maybe I am a just cynical individual myself. I did boost this credit. I did boost the score up. I boosted the score up because
when you say boost by what, 1?
Yes, by 1. Thank you for saying it. Now I feel better. I feel so much better. Yes, I boosted it by 1. For what it's worth, my notion of the film, like I thought it did run circles visually, compared to let's say like Superman or any of the other ones. I thought the quality was definitely up there, and I specifically appreciated Galactus. I thought Galactus was fucking amazing. Like amazing.
Yeah.
Like I haven't had a movie that
Ralph Ineson will forever be Galactus because the last one we had was a fucking cloud.
Yeah. I've never had a film that made you feel that essence of like not necessarily like anxiety, but just like an intense being. Good to see Party Nerds nominated in this. Wait, we got nominated?
Yes, we did. Good to see the Party Nerds nominated in the Comic Book Community Awards. Nominations closed this Saturday. For one, if anybody hasn't followed the Comic Book Community Awards, our channel, of course, got nominated as one of the top channels on YouTube for comic book material and comic book related material. So, of course, I believe the nominations close this Saturday. So, if you happen to stop by their page on YouTube, go out there and vote. Yes. So appreciate everybody at the Comic Book Community Awards. So if you have a chance to go out there and vote, don't cry. He's got a little boo boo. Good luck. Thank you.
We did it.
Thank you guys.
I almost got a cramp. I almost got a cramp.
So, of course, that was a real good news. But continuing on,
Sorry.
yes, Ralph Ineson is Galactus to me.
Yes,
The voice is there. Literally him talking in his lair, all while sitting there like almost like Unicron, because he was inside of that little hub that entire time, just gaining the power that he had. And the fact that he kind of like sat there in the dark all while like that reveal.
It's fantastic.
That was 10 out of 10. That was I was like, yes.
It really was a chef's kiss, if we had to really say that. And again, this has been a while, which is why I was like, you know what, I was being way too rough. I need to boost it up. It's been a while since a movie, especially when a villain came onto the scene and was just so prominent, and you're just sitting there like, I literally was
like because they panned up, and it's like, okay.
And it just kept growing. It wasn't just like it was just like something. No, it just kept growing. And I love the transition of the eyes as well too. I felt like that was just just great. But overall, from having Silver Surfer, having Johnny trying to flirt his way, because that was funny. I liked how he kept.
It was because but the thing is, they didn't utilize that a lot more to where like we know how flirty Johnny is. Yeah. But the fact that like he felt it seemed more curious with him and her.
Yeah.
As far as like Shia LaBeouf was concerned, because he just kept on asking her questions. And then, of course, that referred to him deciphering the language towards the end. So, like, that whole, like, sequence in the other movies of him being, like, the heartthrob, where groups of girls were basically all fawning over him. And no, it actually just pretty much settled on the derivative of him being like, I am really curious about you. Because you're like an enigma at this point. Let me figure out exactly what you're talking. And then what did Toasted Atlas say? He said it earlier. He said he called her out by her government name. He was like, He was like Shia LaBeouf. She was like, what?
Who you gonna talk?
Like, you know me?
Yeah, I gotta say, like, Human Torch, Johnny Storm, like he played the character very good.
Oh, absolutely.
I will say Chris Evans is the best Human Torch though.
Easy. Because he was the flirt.
Easy. Because he fits. So he fits the narrative as a character more. Like he has a little bit more energy.
And I don't think it's a downgrade. I just think maybe.
But this one is good. This one's very good.
Yeah, this one's extremely good. And also as well, the Ben Grimm shit. Like, Ben, I felt like Ben was like
this is the best thing easily. Absolutely. The best thing easily. Not even close.
I will say I appreciated not having to go through a whole nother origin story again.
It was great.
This probably is coming into action.
It's just like Superman. It's like, okay, he just lost his fight in 30 seconds. Cool. Let's get to the action. Cool.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's what we need, though.
I'm building this up as I keep talking about it more. But we don't need to keep being reiterated the same stuff. It's like, no, you giving me, we know that, again, he's Mr. Fantastic. We know they went through the whole action, but we don't need to see it and take 30 minutes out of our life to go through all of that, right?
Yeah, we know the foundation.
And for what it's worth, like I said, I gained an affinity for the characters themselves, which, like, again, I did like this version of Human Torch versus Chris Evans. I'm sorry, Oz, but I have to admit it. Because at least it shows he was also thinking. Because remember, they're scientists, right? They're in the space and all that type of stuff. Like, it showed like his curiosity and like his intelligence was there. It wasn't just like, I'm smart as hell, but I'm also hot. Like, I didn't need to see all that. My boy was thinking.
And that's Spider-Man's homie right there, man. Johnny Storm is like literally that's probably like one of his best friends if they're going to move into that friendship going forward. Oh, this Ben was Flames. Yes, Cindy. Absolutely. And as a matter of fact, when he started to grow his beard and Johnny was like, I like that. All of a sudden, he kept it after he told him he liked it.
My boy was growing the beard. He kept it.
Oh yeah, the thing beard.
Yeah,
that was dope.
I was sitting there like, okay, Strong
That was
one
dope.
right
That
there.
was interesting. That
Player.
was a nice little
And
twist.
it was lined up too. If you would have really,
Oh,
yeah. When he was able to have time off camera, he got it lined up. Yeah,
because it looked crazy. It looked crazy after he got back from space.
he wasn't playing, man. They need to start doing those memes they did with Vision. Remember they had the Vision memes where he had the do rag.
The Koofy.
They about to start doing that with
that was my
with
meme.
Ben
Oh,
Grimm.
Well, no, that wasn't Vision. That was V. Sean.
Oh yeah, Big Sean.
V. Sean.
That's my boy.
He was like the baby daddy.
I'm just trying to solve the multiverse. Got my witch with me. This my witch, right?
Check my boy out.
There you go. Look at him.
There you go.
Got the chain on.
V. Sean.
Yo, come on, man.
You stop playing with him. But overall, for one, I'm like, okay, the Thunderbolts post-credit scene. Now I'm thrown off.
Oh, yes. Because remember we thought we knew the plot? We were wrong.
We were wrong.
I'm so happy about that. I was so happy about that.
I was ecstatic. I was like, okay, I know how this is going to end. How are we going to get to this point? And then I realized, I'm like, wait, we're at the end of the movie. Aren't they like on their way?
See, this is what we thought. See, we thought that Galactus was going to destroy the Earth,
and then
we thought they were
going to lose.
And now I think the trailers are brilliant because they kept letting us think like, oh, are you going to be able to protect us? I don't know. Like that's what we seen in the trailer. It's like,
everybody was going to die,
and then they're going to haul ass because he was like, we thought they was going to haul ass.
Be the last four left. Peace out.
Yeah, nah, man. It turned out differently than what we thought. And I appreciated that.
But what sense does it make for Thunderbolts? Because then it literally, at the end, they go into, again, the universe they're at. What was the point of that then?
Well, there's this. They pushed Galactus into a portal and not too specifically sure as to where he ended up. They just said it would take him probably another
5 million.
He said like millions.
Yeah,
millions of years.
Millions of years to get back to us. But the thing is, where the fuck did he end up? And the thing is, do I now have to warn those people? Because Reed has already figured out how to fucking jump dimensionally.
Yeah. They got he already mastered navigating through space with wormholes.
Andre, what's up, brother?
So at this point, they might have pushed Galactus into the 616 universe.
Like the fact that Reed had already figured out dimensional alternate universe jumping was like within the first half hour of the movie. I was like, okay, yeah, this Reed is like on point.
Yeah,
it was like, he was like, where do we find Galactus? He was like, hold on, let me get to the chalkboard real quick. I'll be right back.
Right back.
Like that nigga is here.
No, hold on a second.
What up, Dre? Dre's in
Jamaica. Dre? He said, I can't stay long.
I'm with my family in Jamaica. Well, see, look, you tuning into the pod from Jamaica. It's good to have you here anyway, man. The fact that you thought of us on vacation, unlike some others.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dre got money, man. You in Jamaica right now? That's crazy.
Whoa. What is that?
What was you talking about? You've chimed in from Germany, haven't you? What? No.
Is it time difference?
Have you?
It's a time difference.
Is there a time?
It's 6 hours ahead. You know what time it is in Germany right now? Hold on a second. You really want to do this right now?
It's Sprachen Sie
Deutsch?
Deutsch?
Yeah. In Germany, it's like 4:00 in the morning in Germany.
Exactly. It's like 4:01.
Oh yeah,
that would have not worked out.
So we don't have the time or the significance for you to come to the show.
He didn't feel like waking up.
4:00 in the morning.
He didn't feel like waking up.
Didn't feel like having the jet lag.
That's the dedication we were supposed to have. I done took y'all when I went to get my rental car. All that stuff. I take y'all wherever I go.
That's true.
Remember that night I took y'all on a stakeout?
This man.
Remember I was in Tampa and I took y'all on a stakeout?
You were in the middle of a street with no lights in Tampa. And we were fearing for you. We thought you got kidnapped.
That was a real moment.
I take y'all everywhere, man.
Like, all right, hold on. How's this taking us somewhere? It's like,
man, we're gonna stroll.
Me and y'all, it was pretty much the lights were blinking wherever he was walking from. He was like, I gotta get over here. The lights is blinking. He's like, oh, they messed up the rental. Where are you right now?
Fuck the lights blinking. It was more like blink 3 times if you're in trouble, Haas. Like,
man, take y'all everywhere, man.
and holding the phone way down here. Be like down here and shit. It's like, so yeah. Right. So yeah, I'm on baggage claim right now, guys. Hold on.
Yo, Big said he thought I was about to do a job.
We thought
we all thought
he said a job.
The service kept breaking up. We were like,
You
Haas,
was
oh my God, Haas.
They're like, God, we're gonna have to go get this nigga. Hold up, man.
He's the lightest skinned person on the street right now. You can't see him. Oh my God.
You know what? I'm gonna take these beige jokes from you, okay?
He can have it because the joke's really on him because he gave this movie a 6. He actually
changed
what he just described.
I've changed.
He was like, "Oh, I seen Galactus." I was like, "Ooh, blah 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 blah," and then he came out the movie and gave it a 6.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Because
that's the problem.
I just felt like again there
that's
were things
the first thing that came out his mouth. Oh, 6. What? Ralph, you got the clip. I think everybody needs to see the clip. Everybody sees the clip.
I don't know if Jorge got that clip. If he does,
he got the clip.
Great.
Jorge got the clip.
But
he done posted the clip. He got the clip.
One thing I will say about this is that after this movie came out, I ain't hear nobody complaining about Shia LaBeouf not being normal.
Just smaller than what I thought they was going to be. But
yeah, I was sitting there like I don't hear nobody.
Yeah, it was
I don't
very
hear
quiet.
nobody. Like, nobody talking about Norm Red. Nobody saying nothing. They just said they
I had one friend, my boy Gerard. He said free Norm Rad. That was it. That was the only person that brought up Norm Rad.
They didn't want to disappoint everybody because they know Norm is a black man. Okay, like it's a light skinned black man that lives in some.
Yep.
His woman is Shia LaBeouf. You know what I'm saying? So you know we just replaced one for another. But the thing is, she provided a very good character display in this movie. Like we talked about it earlier, when she took down them portals and fucked Reed's whole fucking his whole game plan up, that was the funniest shit in the movie.
Yo, and then Johnny had to hit her with the remix. Oh, you want to hear you?
It was like,
you want to hear all this?
It was like I know your name, Shalabow.
Yeah,
bitch. Hold up, ain't nobody said my name in about like a good 2 million years, man. What's up?
Yo, listen, I'm almost convinced that Galactus is in the 616 universe.
That more than likely. And
I'm almost convinced.
If that's the case, is that a precursor for like, okay, we know that Doomsday is more so about Dr. Doom. But the thing is, if Galactus was pushed into the 616 and they're there to warn everybody, does that make Galactus like a precursor in that movie? It's like, okay, we got to warn everybody. There's this fucking world devourer on his way just to take care of business for y'all. And voila, post-credit scene. Yeah, I know that you know that 4 months later, 4 months before I showed up, you pushed this big motherfucker in some dimensional portal. Well, guess what? I already know about that place.
It's interesting.
And the thing is, everybody in that universe is going to see that face and is not going to want to punch it.
Yeah.
That's going to be another thing. The Tom Holland looking at Dr. Doom for the very first time. I need that clip.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be like, hold up.
Yeah, it's going to be very confusing.
It was like Tony, Sam Wilson, Tony.
I mean, wait till Pepper Potts gets to see him.
Yeah. Wait till his daughter shows up. Dad, wait, what the fuck is he doing?
I ain't do that. What?
Yo, it's gonna be wild. Is he gonna have an accent?
Oh,
a lot very. That'd be great. Because the cartoon Dr. Doom was just funny as shit.
Yeah,
you're a madman.
There's a lot of questions.
You're a madman. I don't owe you any money. He sounds like that in the cartoon. Sydney said that her biggest issue with the movie was making Franklin CGI in scenes that made zero sense for him to be CGI. Okay. Yes, because they're holding and no, it was in scenes where Ben's holding him. So it's like, okay, put a mocap Ben Grimm with a baby, do you CGI a baby? It's like unnecessarily so. They're holding him, nothing special, nothing crazy. Why is he CGI? More than likely because he's he's paired with a motion cap act.
Yeah.
Plus budget. We got the budget. We need to spend it.
$200 million.
Budget 200. Let's go.
It's like
Baby.
Big said, you think Franklin was healing his face? He probably could, but the thing is, he probably thinks that Ben likes his design. Unfortunately, he said, "Yeah, that baby was very noticeable." So obviously, you brought this up earlier, but the Franklin Richards issue. Of course, I know him as Powerhouse, the most powerful mutant that there ever is, and it's very hard for Marvel to put out OP characters. So the reveal of Franklin at the end of this movie as being an anomaly. For one, the Galactus thing is like, as soon as he pointed at Sue's stomach, it was like, I know what you guys can do. I won't devour Earth if you give me the baby. And she's all like, bitch, I'll kill you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that Sue basically put it out there and not knowing who Franklin was, and even Reed was like, I have no idea. I tested the baby. But the thing is, Reed has a disdain for mutations. They haven't brought that up in the comics, because in the comics, he's not going to like that his son is a mutant.
Tell us more. Well,
in the recent House of X, Powers of X series, as a matter of fact, there was the X-Men versus the Fantastic Four. When the Krakoa gates open up, all mutants are allowed onto Krakoa, which means Franklin is a mutant and allowed onto Krakoa. His dad is like, we can't go in there with him. Why is he allowed to go in there? We're his family. And that's where Cyclops goes up to Reed and was like, no, we're his family.
Wow.
Like, I don't know if he was like, I don't know if you realize this or not, but he one of us.
Wow.
The disdain towards our people is already through him. So Reed has a little bit, if they play it out, he has a disdain for the mutation that his son has. And also so because in the comics, he actually depowered his son. He took the mutation from him. He does that to him. He was
so who's really the bad guy here?
Who's really the bad guy here? Look, bro, if you get Reed going, sometimes he pisses off. If you piss him off, he will do some crazy ass shit to you.
Oh, boys, ultimate petty. I actually might start liking Reed.
Yeah.
Something about him.
Oh man. So like
something about Reed.
Yeah, the disdain for mutations, the fact that there's an evil version of him out there in the Ultimates universe called the Maker.
Oh.
And the thing is, I think that we talked about this before. If they ever decide to do the evil Reed Richards, put bullshit ass Miles Teller from the 2015 movie as the evil Reed Richards up against Pedro Pascal. Do that.
Ooh.
Just do
I
that.
think you're on to something.
I think that might be the way to go. But he did seem worried about Cindy, yes, he did seem worried about his son being born with something. It's not science for him. Correct. Because it was born with him. It's a genetic anomaly that he does not understand. It's so Big says, so he's worse than Professor X. Bro, he is an asshole. He doesn't like mutations. He doesn't say it, but you could clearly understand that he is. So there is going to be that part. And the thing is, when the X-Men do finally show up, they're going to accept Franklin with open arms. And they're going to be like Sue and Reed, they're going to be like, no, you stay over there. He's with us. Y'all stay over there.
Which you should.
Yeah, it was like, he was born with powers, and y'all got y'all shit through some fucking cosmic wave.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
You know.
Well, Ralphie, what we're going to need you to do. All right.
What's up?
All right, here's a little. You might have multiple this week. But one of the things I want you to do, since you brought him up, all right, you're the one that brought him up. A quick Google on Franklin Richards, so you could be more up to speed on one of the most powerful beings in all of comics.
Creates pocket universes with his mind.
He is. You want to be up to speed with him because he's going to be a big factor moving forward.
Absolutely.
So you want to, and this is for anybody else that's not familiar with Franklin Richards, because for the MCU to move forward, you kind of need to know who this cat is.
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
But I ran out of ink. I need another pen.
If Galactus didn't tell y'all how important he was, then I don't know what else to tell you. Because Galactus was willing to retire.
He was like, I need somebody to take the mantle for me. Give me the baby.
That was funny. That was really a
that's the meme I was thinking of too. The Austin Powers getting in my belly. Mm-hmm. That's all I kept thinking about when he wanted that baby.
Give me the baby.
Give me the baby.
There was literally a part where he got up and you can just tell all the bones broke. He was just like, oh.
Yeah, you could tell Galactus is old. He had to stand up and shit. It was like, oh god,
yeah, man.
He
was Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon.
Getting too old for this shit. It was like these motherfuckers come in here breaking everything and whatnot. He was like, Shalabow, hurry up, get these motherfuckers, man. I don't feel like getting up.
You know what was really killing me is when he touched down on the planet and he had to take a knee.
He did. Yeah. He took a knee. He had to hold on to a building to get right back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. You millions and millions of years like that to do it to you.
That's bro. Right. You people don't understand everlasting eternal hunger. But yo, he picked up on like the when they moved the baby. They was like, he's not tricking me. He took that step and he was like,
"Where's that baby?"
He just turned to the right and he just saw him in the building. He was like,
"Oh, there goes the baby."
It was like,
"I'm gonna go get that baby."
They're like, these niggas think I'm stupid.
Dummies, I can scan everything. What?
Big said he smelled the dirt and all.
He did. He really did.
It was killing me, bro.
That was New York dirt. You know it was nasty.
When he was getting pushed back by Storm and he stumbled a little bit, I said, "Yep, they're buckling up. Look at him."
The knees was giving out.
Mm-hmm.
Buckling up.
The one thing Galactus can't take is pushing me. My knees aren't able.
Yeah.
He grabbed a couple buildings. He was like,
don't push me, bitch. No.
Now I will say this. Potentially they had the workings of having this movie be a 10. Like they had the ingredients.
Of course.
It didn't get to a 10 only because
I respect.
Which is fine. Like not every movie can be a 10. But what I'm saying is they had the ingredients. It was just there was a lot. They probably had a little bit too much verbiage as far as plot, maybe too much. That kept it from being like the
wait,
the crop.
No, don't give Ralphie ammo.
No, not yet, Ralphie. Hold on, because you gave it a D. So,
oh my god.
So it was close. It had all the ingredients though, because visually stunning.
Yeah.
When they did have action scenes, amazing. The character, the character chemistry, the character acting, all that. Anything you want to put down as far as character development, all that worked. The use of old school Fantastic Four characters, villains, just even if they were on screen for a few seconds, just the use of those characters, monsters, Mole Man. You know what I'm saying? Stuff
Red Ghost in the orangutan apes that attack. I remember those comics, man.
Nostalgia of the Fantastic Four. They really got into the nostalgia, the source material.
Yep.
It had the workings. It had the ingredients for it to be a 10. It's definitely a 9. So it's like they took a lot of care with this film. They did not give us the plot, which we thought we had the plot.
We thought we had the plot of the Thunderbolts, and they didn't. But I'm glad that it wasn't that.
And I'm glad. So they gave us a really good film. To me personally, it is a better. Now, it may not be a better superhero movie than Superman. It is a better film than Superman.
Ooh.
If you could understand the difference, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It is a better film.
Mark said
it is a better film. Superman.
He's comparing it to Superman. He said it didn't hit as hard as Superman, but it was very close. Marvel finally got F4 right.
Yes,
that's a great comment. Great comment. Superman is a better superhero movie. Like, if you want to believe in heroes, Superman.
Respect.
Fantastic Four morally had an issue, and I'm not saying it's a bad issue. I'm talking about in the film. They had to choose the baby or the people.
Like,
so
and the thing is,
morally,
the fact that
they had a moral, they had an issue in morality that they had to deal with.
The fact that Sue had to come out there and tell them motherfuckers, this is my first child.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
choosing them over you motherfuckers.
So again, if you can understand what I'm saying, this is a better film than Superman. I will rate it slightly higher than Superman. But if you want to say I want to watch the consequential superhero movie, Superman is a more traditional superhero movie.
And the thing is, I don't even really,
and that's okay, because
I don't
in
even
this
want to
space, in this, you don't want to, but this is they came out 2 weeks between each other, right?
So
you want to. So if you had to compare the two, Superman is more traditional in the superhero aspect, but Fantastic Four has a lot of has issues the heroes have to deal with in morality to protect their planet against a threat that can end their planet and not sacrifice their child to do it. It's almost an impossible task that somehow they
and that was the dilemma. The dilemma was do we basically do what we always do? Because we've always saved these motherfuckers. We saved this earth probably like 10,000 times over every worst case scenario. Now it's literally speaking to the fact that I have a child. I've had my first child. And the thing is, and the fact that Reed told him, like, that's that Spectrum shit talking. It's like, like Reed was like, well, he gave us a bargain. He said, if we give him our child, he'll spare the planet. And they all like, the dude with the fucking mic was like, what? Say that again? You mean he'll choose another place to eat if you just give him the child? Yeah. He like told him, yeah. He was like, he walked off. He was like, whoa, hold on, player. And you ain't giving the child?
I heard Sydney all the way from Florida. I heard
the reporters and the people,
Florida,
like the fact that Sue had to talk to these motherfuckers. She came out there selfish. I heard that shit before. I was like, yo, fuck y'all, man. I don't went back in the house.
Yeah, man.
You gonna call me selfish? I'm walking out here with my baby.
There was a woman named Athena that literally sucked her teeth. She said, figures. Bro,
I was like, hold on. These people are out of control. If I saved y'all this many times, and then this one time that I want y'all to compromise with me and us to save the planet together. That's why Reed said, cut your fucking energy off. Cut the lights off. Cut that TV off. Cut everything off. We're going to do this shit together.
Yo. Listen, man. Listen. Just like I said, this is a really good film. This is like a really good in the genre, done very well. And we had the trailers, like, you know how visually stunning the trailers were, and it was on that 60s vibe and everything.
Oh,
like, it is. The trailers did everything justice, preparing us for like a high quality, like, visual spectacle. Like, this is, I mean, like Ralphie said, when Ralphie described Galactus like he was looking up at Galactus. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how good. That's how good.
That reveal was nuts.
Yeah, man. Like, so it's crazy because our last show and shows before that, I kept saying, like, you know what? I think DC turned the corner. Not that they didn't turn the corner. I'm just saying I thought they were like taking momentum. For 2 weeks, they had the momentum. Like, you know,
Marvel came back up. It was like creeping on them with a big dude.
I was like, you know what? DC probably got it because James Gunn has the formula. Like, he's about to wreck shop.
Did you see they gave James Gunn a standing O at Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con?
As they should, because they know what's about to happen. And so, in a better scenario than what I even thought last week, when I thought, you know what, maybe DC's gonna hold on to the momentum for a while until we get the mutants, basically. But now,
not after this movie.
Fantastic Four is this good.
Yep.
And they push Doomsday back a little bit.
Ooh.
So they can do Spider-Man 4. Spider-Man, what's it called? Spider-Man
Brave New Day. Brave New Day.
New Day, right?
Yep.
So to do that so they could set up Doomsday properly, which means 9 times out of 10, MCU Spider-Man is going to be super dope.
Oh yeah.
So
and bring on his best friend. His best friend's coming.
Yeah. So listen, they're gonna bring on Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Doomsday, and then Secret Wars. So you're talking about major quality, great films back to back to lead us into the mutant side.
Yeah, which means we might have a parallel race of good shit coming from both major markets in movies,
which we haven't had. And I'm talking about consistently, because there was a time. Now, if you remember, there was a time where we got like an Avengers film.
We got Man of Steel.
We got a Man of Steel film.
We got Shazam.
We had, but I'm talking about in the same, like maybe like the same year. Like,
oh yeah.
Man of Steel,
Aquaman.
Avengers. Like we had Man of Steel and Avengers in the same year. Like that was cool. So so now we got Superman and Fantastic Four. And it's leading.
Bro, it could happen because the Lantern show is going to come out, and that actually might be good too. And I see Mark over there roasting Ralphie.
He's roasting Ralphie. Oh my! Hold on, bro. Hold on.
He said that the female Silver Surfer killed her. She went so hard. Pause. He said, I see you over there, Ralphie. You tripping? She killed it.
I never said anything about Silver Surfer. I thought she was great.
Bro.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to retract my original statement because, again, I was building it up, and Haas was right. If I was talking about it, I was going to build up on it. Maybe it's the inverse. Who knows what's happening right now? But I will say I did like Fantastic Four. Like I said, I had my nuances, but giving it a 6 was probably just a premature,
disrespectful,
I was just going in the wrong way type of situation. I'm sorry. I said it out.
He apologized?
I'm sorry. There you go. I will say it is a 7. Did I? Again, I wanted to also say, still wanted to also say.
Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon.
I'm gonna raise it from a D- to a C-.
But I will definitely say this. With this, in the same essence that you guys are talking about, like we're in a parallel, it can happen. We can also watch these movies and not compare the two. And I think this really needs to be said out loud, where you can watch 2 different sets of films and not really compare, like, this one was better than the other. You know what I'm saying? You can't
say that to these comic book fans. They compare everything.
And that's a legitimate problem, I personally feel. But again, opinions is your opinion.
No. I'm going to disagree with you because comparing is the fun of it. That's
social media fun of it.
That's what makes it interesting. You want to compare these films because why? Because it's the same as when I would compare comics. What comics I was going to buy, especially when I was younger, right?
It's comparing football players. It's comparing baseball players.
But then you should be comparing maybe for the spectrum of, like, again, the script. Or something that's not plot driven.
That's what I'm
technically. Because again, it's like I stated it, which you said it, and then you tried to backtrack yourself, which was it's plot.
Did you say backtrack? Who backtracked?
You backtracked.
What did I backtrack on?
But either way,
I want to hear it.
You said it was plot. You said, "Oh well, it was kind of plot in this one." You know, whatever.
There's a lot of plot. There's a lot more plot than action. So
thank you for giving me the ammo that I needed. Outside of the realm of that,
there should have been a little bit more action. Doesn't mean it wasn't a great film.
7F. Okay, 7.5.
You don't have to change your score, Ralphie.
7.5.
You want to give it a 46? Give it a 46.
7.5. 7.5. 7.5. Cement it right now. I said it.
You are weak. You let Cindy give you your score.
Sue Storm is literally Dominic Toretto.
Cindy said I was about to celebrate you and you did nothing.
Cindy, this is every week, bro.
Every week.
This is every week.
Sue Storm.
Every week. You can't listen.
You bumped into a wall that
needs to Ralphie describing the film because he'll have you thinking he liked it and he hated it. He'll have you thinking he hated it and he liked it.
This is literally how they.
And now he's talking to the Bubbles.
Look,
It's La Boo Boo. Wow.
I don't care what it is.
This is your age showing. That's your age showing right
That's
there.
my
When you're not with, when you're
Get
not
off
with
my
the time.
lawn.
it says
Get off my lawn with this
Big
nonsense.
says, so what's another 6 movie to you? See,
I'm
we're
gonna
about
have to do
into
some
this
more
again.
homework.
Oh, dude, do we need a top 10 six movies? How do you even do that?
We're about to see. We're about to see. That's my homework right there. Franklin Richards.
What?
Looking
Yo,
that
you know
up.
what? Hey, Biggs, Cindy, Mark, Everett, you out there? What top 10 should Ralphie do this week?
Yeah,
We need
All-
a
all
top
his
10 for Ralphie
sixes?
this week. No,
His-
that's too that's too bloated. Like we can't do that.
I
We
mean,
need a top 10. We'll take
does
the top
it have
10
to be
first.
10 again?
if there's a top 10 Fast and the Furious films, there has been 10 films.
I mean, I can rate the worst to best Fast and Furious films if that's
Oh,
what you
why don't we
want.
do that? You know
All
what?
right,
You
bet.
deserve that. That's what you deserve. You
All right.
deserve. You deserve.
Fast films, the Fast films from worst
So
to
you can have a
best.
little bit more passion this week.
Have you
Oh,
watched?
You know it's,
Have you watched all of them?
did you need to see the DVD collection again?
No, I don't want to see DVD.
I got doubled. I got
Yo,
doubles.
so that's
you got-
next week. Next
and you
week,
got
Ralphie's
House's
going
Fall?
to rate the whole Fast series.
It's the best.
The whole Fast and the Furious series from 1 to 10.
That's right, Jorge, hit it.
Wait, technically there's 11 though. You're going to rate them all 11, because you gotta rate the Shabs joint.
Let's go.
Anyway, let's hit these comments, man. What did the world say on this one? Because I'm interested in Facebook right now.
Yeah, like,
Well, you hoping they all gave it
Mark
a
said, Mark said, I don't know. After the Civil War debacle,
Oh my gosh! You see what you did to these people? They remember.
they remember.
They
Well,
remember, Ralph.
you know what? I'm glad that
remember.
I've given you memorable content for you to be pissed off about. And again, I didn't say anything bad about Silver
Sir,
Surfer.
that was last week.
I know.
You said
That was last week.
disrespect the Civil War.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I still have nightmares of him saying Infinity War was just a good movie.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. I put that in my top. I put it in the top.
But you initially came like you disrespected that film and said it was good.
goodness. You're just gonna have to get past this hurt.
Dude,
I
no,
don't know if I can.
I don't
You
know
have
how
to.
you did that.
It was just it's
It's like, yeah, Infinity War, yeah, that was a good film. Like what?
Now, so, look, Cindy's like, here we go.
welcome to my life.
Just good?
See, it's all love.
Hot chocolate is good.
Wow.
Like
don't you disrespect
good.
hot chocolate, especially on a nice evening in Christmas
oh, so I
Village?
you
Hot
can't
chocolate?
disrespect hot chocolate, but God forbid we call Infinity War more than good.
Look, Mark said you can't get mad. You did this to yourself.
I'm not mad. I am just reaping the sows of my reaping the consequences right now. I'm here with this.
He said,
Cindy
Cindy
said-
said, Tokyo Drift better be top 3.
Okay.
And to be honest, I'm with her because I watched that one.
This is y'all about to be royally disappointed. Y'all gonna be royally disappointed.
You got that at 10.
Listen, let's just wait till next week. I will give y'all a breakdown that you never thought of.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Fast
God.
and Furious. This is what you wanted.
All right, Jorge. We got these comments on the board. Is this the first Fantastic Four that does not suck? No, not the Tokyo Drift movie music. No. Not the. Goddamn, cue the comments, man. I don't
Come
even
on.
get that shit.
Come on.
Look, somebody said it's fantastic. Best one yet. Yes, it was fantastic, but very good. Original with Chris Evans were great. The new one was definitely amazing. And should I say fantastic? Yes, loved it. Just watched it an hour ago. Yes, it is. Indeed, that's Everett. Indeed, it is 9 out of 10. Damn. 8.7. It was a good movie, but it completely violated the theory of relativity and time dilation with the black hole sequence. All right, so did Superman.
Yeah, nobody
was paying attention to that.
And to everybody's credit, nobody really knows how a black hole really
All right.
works. It's only in theory.
Yeah. What Neil Saturn obviously never didn't watch the movie. He said sucks. They turned Silver Surfer into a single mom. No,
I didn't know that was a bad thing.
yeah, for real. Keon, here we go.
Hey, my monkey, let's go.
No, the common denominator is they all suck. This dude.
There you go. That was Ralphie disguised as Keon.
No, that ain't.
It was Ralphie disguised as Keon.
This person said, I like the two Fantastic Four movies from the early 2000s as well. 2005 has been my favorite so far. 2007 was okay until Galactus sucked. 2015 worst superhero movie. Watching this one tonight. The one with Evans was fun. Even the one unreleased one was entertaining. Damn, you and Cindy are the only two that watch that shit.
His name
is Mandela effect. It's the Mandela effect, man.
Only really bad one was the one with Jordan as the touch. That sucked. Yes. Another multiversal saga dud. Fingers crossed the Russo brothers can save the saga from feeling like a complete letdown. This is not no. It would be the first. It would suck if a movie with Pedro Pascal did bad, and it didn't. The early 2000s ones, I like them. They were okay films. The 2015 is the worst movie I've ever seen, but 2025, oh yeah, best Fantastic movie ever made. I loved it. Yes, I enjoyed the Corman. You enjoyed the Corman film? Where does it? For one, I gotta watch it.
Well, you got homework now.
It said you can illegally download the 1994 Roger Corman version. The other three movies suck. No. Somebody said it sucks. Number 2, horrible. Of course. What else you got, Jorge? Is that it? No? that must be it. So, obviously, it seems as though the consensus, even though there's a couple people in there that look like they didn't even watch the film, realize that this is actually a good movie, which is safe to say because, Marvel lately, if that was Captain America Brave New World or some of the other stuff that they recently put out, we saw what those comments looked like. They were racist, sexist, everything with an ist at the end. It was all of it. So
who said it was woke again?
So, no, it was Biggs, but he said he was playing.
Biggs, where are you?
Biggs was like I'm playing.
Sir. He said front and center, Biggs.
He said well, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, Biggs. You have to give us a reason. I don't care how many comments it takes.
He said he was playing.
He was playing.
Oh, you said he was playing?
He was playing.
Right after.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know that.
We got you, Biggs. My bad. You didn't need to do that.
Oh my God. All right.
I'm playing.
He said, I'm playing.
All right.
I'm playing.
So obviously, I gave it an 8. Ralphie, I know you had to boost your score up at least 2 times in order to get where you really need to be at.
Oh my God.
Haas, what'd you give this?
9.3.
9.3.
That's such an odd number.
Yeah, it's a 90. It's a 93. 9.3,
which is a A-.
Yeah. A, like on the cuts. A-.
Right there.
He's
cuts.
It's slightly better than Superman.
Right. I gave my shit like an 88, like an 8.8.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need somebody to really get on Lex Luthor's level because that man is iconic right now.
Hey,
iconic.
Of course.
But
Ralphie gave it a what? Whatever Cindy said, right? 7.5.
Says 7.5. 7.5.
There
at
it
least.
is.
Yeah.
There
so for everybody here at the Party Nerds, of course, we will see you guys next week. Obviously, there's a bunch of stuff that came out as far as like trailers. I think Avatar.
Oh yeah, Avatar
3 just dropped.
Yeah.
Eyes of Wakanda.
Eyes of Wakanda. Which actually comes out at the end of this week, which Haas revealed is something that nobody asked for.
What's that?
Eyes of Wakanda.
Nobody did. I don't think we needed that either. But
hold on a second. It's coming. Regardless whether you want it or not, it'll be here this weekend.
Just make sure.
No, it's definitely this week.
Yeah, August 1st. Yeah, it's coming.
August 1st.
It's coming. It's coming.
You said you wasn't asking for Wakanda. What happened? You said you wasn't asking for Wakanda. What happened? Just wanted to make sure.
I'm telling you, that
you wasn't asking
exposed
for
one day, bro. He got.
I just want to make
he
sure.
got some skeletons in his collar. He's gonna get exposed, man.
All right.
But you know, we'll be back next week, man.
Okay.
Y'all know where to catch us, right?
Absolutely.
Y'all know where to catch us.
So,
where
everybody
do
out there, if you hadn't noticed earlier, they popped into the chat. But yes, we are now nominated for a Comic Book Community Award.
Get your merch.
So if you go to the Comic Book Community's YouTube site, you can, of course, nominate us as one of the top YouTube channels out there for comic book related material at this year's CBC Awards. So the nominations close this Saturday. If you happen to go to their channel, and feel free to fill us out as one of the finalists. Their finalists will be revealed very soon. So if you have an opportunity to go on their page, nominate us here at the Party Nerds, here at this particular YouTube channel. We hope you just had as much fun as us. As Cindy said, this was fun. Thank you, Everett. So go out there, both of us. We will see you guys next week on the channel. For myself, Haas, Ralphie, Jorge in the Void, and the Boo Boo. Yes. We will see you guys next time. Party Nerd.